Have you ever thought about video game genres? Video games has always been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. And as such, I've played a lot of titles, and with that I've also played a lot of game genres. So what I thought would be fun was to look at the different game genres there are and then rank my top 5 of my favorite game genres. So without further ado, let's jump right into my top 5 favorite game genres. I hope you enjoy. So the horror genre is the genre that I have the least experience in, and the reason for that? I'm a big scaredy cat. I played a few horror games and I usually get scared on my first playthrough of the game. This has kept me from playing horror games for a long time. The games that I find the most scary are the ones where you are in the first person mode, because it makes you feel like it is you that are in that spot, and it really keeps the tension and atmosphere. While I do like third person views as well, I personally enjoy first person more. When I finally get to play the games, I get really scared of course, but at the same time the feeling of tension is something that I normally don't feel. I love it, and it's the reason why I pull up my big boy pants and return to the horror game genre every once in a while. JRPGs hold a really weird place in my heart. The formula is pretty straightforward for these types of games. You have a world that you can explore, and there's a goal that you need to get to. The fights are usually turn-based, with a few exceptions, such as in Chrono Trigger. Some games do this very nicely and makes the games really entertaining, but on the other side, if it's poorly executed, it just ends up being boring and tedious. Ugh, another encounter. I'm done. Just kill me already. How I love being in a fantasy realm. The feeling of exploring or being on a quest is always fascinating, and no two playthroughs are the same. There are a lot of great games in this genre, and the different games all comes with a different story and world. This makes it very fun and unique to play through. Also, you can really see what the people who made these games feel and how they poured their heart into making these really nice worlds and stories. My favorite games of the adventure RPG genre are the Legend of Zelda series and Dark Souls, which I think are the best titles the genre has to offer, although we never know what's coming later that might change that. I've always been a fan of music, and I love playing instruments because I feel like I can express myself when I'm playing my instrument. Also, rhythm games are what made me play instruments in the first place. The games can be challenging to play because you can usually find different difficulties for each song, which also brings a sense of accomplishment when you finally beat Through the Fire and Flames on Expert Mode on Guitar Hero, or you full comboed your first song in Osu. It's the perfect combination of media in my opinion. It's also a genre that I can easily spend tons of time in. So whether it be Guitar Hero or Osu, you always have great music to listen to and a game to get good at. My favorite games of this genre is Guitar Hero and Osu, but there are so many more great rhythm games out there, so leave a comment saying what your favorite rhythm game is and why. At the number 1 spot and my favorite genre is the first person shooter. I have played so many different types of first person shooters, and there are only a handful that I disliked. I played the genre since I was 9 years old, which is now over a decade ago. The multiplayer was really fun for the most part, and I feel like I became better and better at the games. The games that make me feel that way are the games that I like the most, and that's also why my favorite FPS games are Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for sticking around till the end. If you did like the video, then please leave a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, then please let me know in the comments or on my Twitter page, link in the description. This has been Acroh, and I'll see you in the next video.